Hello, welcome back to 5 Minute Move. I, Danny Trejo, will be leading you through a 6-minute video with a 5-minute workout. Today is Tuesday, which means we're doing total body. And in case you missed it, we are doing barbell this week, demonstrations. You can do anything you have available though. Now let's go ahead and get demonstrated with some movements. Now if you can't keep up with the movements, by all means, please pause, look back, kind of get acquainted with the movements before you continue to the time portion. First one's gonna be Spiderman planks for our mobility. So come forward, get into a plank, you put 1 foot forward, you lean into it as far as you can, bring that inside arm up, come back to standing, and you can do the exact same thing on the other side. Overhead single leg squat. We're gonna do a few variations of this. Just overhead with one leg, and then you're just gonna come down into a squat. Same thing with the barbell here. You can do that one also, or you can just hold the bar at your side and come down into a squat. 30 seconds on each side. RDL to row. RDL stands for Romanian deadlift. Shoulders back, come forward, pull this to your belly button, stand back up. And then thrusters. Here, drop as low as you can, and then throw that weight up over your head as high as possible. And then our front rack reverse lunge, which is here. Put the weight on your shoulders, lift those elbows up, drop back into a reverse lunge, like so, alternating every single time. Got it? We're gonna go ahead and get started in 17 seconds, so get yourself prepared, get your mind right. Today is total body, which means we're doing upper and lower, because the lower should be a little sore from yesterday, ideally, if you did it right. If you didn't, that's okay, we'll get it next time. 4 seconds, go ahead and start with the Spiderman planks. 2, 1, and begin. You're coming down to a plank, 1 foot forward, inside arm out, trying to stretch as much as possible. Back up to walking, come back, forward, arm out. By the way, you saw me get up in different motions, either kick off or walk yourself back. I don't care which one you do. It's totally up to you. It's just the stretch. This part right here, this is where the money's at. Right there, that position. And keep doing that over and over, stretching the hips and stretching the arms and the obliques as you turn open every single time, all right? 27 seconds left of that. Keep focusing on switching every single time. Remember, this is the mobility, so open yourself up. Think of it as a very quick yoga, essentially. That's really what mobility is at the end of the day, kind of it. And also, designed to keep your muscles healthy and good to go for the future. 8 seconds, and we'll start with overhead single leg squats or regular single leg squats, whatever is up to you. 2, 1, and begin. Arms up overhead, drop down as low as you can, stand back up. As you can tell, or you can tell why I picked this for stability, it's hard to stabilize. Now, if this is your first time, then you should know that stability is designed to be in the system because it challenges muscles you would never normally use, like the inside of the adductors or the outside of the IT band, and same with the ankle. You notice it's shaking a lot like this? They're muscles you don't normally use, which is why it's moving so much side to side. Go ahead and 30 seconds, switch sides, switch legs. So I start with my right, I'm gonna be on my left now, going as quickly as possible and as low as I can. Try not to put your foot on the ground, but if you have to, like if you just lightly, just gently set it down, just make you feel safer, that's totally fine. Again, you can use it here as well when you squat, doesn't matter. 10 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and go to RDL to row. RDL is just a different version of a deadlift. It stands for Romanian deadlift. Cool? 2, 1, and begin. The Romanian part means straight legs. Pull and stand. Notice I have an overhand grip on the bar. You can do the same thing, or underhand grip if you want to get more of a bicep workout. Remember, this is strength. This should be your heaviest weight you have available, or the heaviest weight you can do. Sorry, apologies. Not heaviest available. If you're in your garage, I don't want you to try lifting your car. Ha ha ha, hilarious, Danny, you're so funny. All right, 35 seconds left at that. Make sure you're going, just focus on your technique on strength. It's all heaviest possible you can do while perfecting your technique at the same time. So it's a little slower than all the rest of the movements because of that reason. And that's how we're challenging the muscles. Remember, every single one of these protocols, all 5 of these, are designed to challenge your body in a different way that's normally not challenged. And everything the muscle can possibly do. Mobility, strength, endurance, and power, right? And 8 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and get started with thrusters. And by doing that, challenge your muscle doing everything it can do. It burns a lot more energy, it's much more efficient at it. And begin. Thrusters. Drop as low as you can, overhead press. So you're using your legs to kind of throw the weight up over your head. Think of a rocket ship. As it takes off, it has all that thrust at the bottom. Haha, thrust, like thrusters. It has all that thrust to the bottom, and so it launches the body up. This is the body of the aircraft. Your legs are the thrust from the rocket. And it press like that. So your arms shouldn't get tired. It should mostly be your legs in this one. 32 seconds. Focus on power, power, power. Go cock, nice and slow on the way down, and then boom, explode to the top every single time. Do that for another 22 seconds, and then we can move on to the last one, would be front rack reverse lunge. All right, front rack, just to educate you a little bit, just means that you have the bar on your shoulders, and you want to lift your elbows as high as you can in a locked like front rack position. 8 seconds left. Well, really a minute 8, and then we'll be done. 2, 1. Front rack reverse lunge. Let me see it. Here, drop back, knee to the ground. Boom. Okay, make sure you keep that knee back behind the toe, meaning that if you look down when you're in the lunge, you should be able to see your toes every single time. Okay, that doesn't mean do this. Don't do that. Always keep your hips back. And do that as quickly as possible. This is our endurance section. Remember what I said yesterday about endurance? It's designed to be a very low risk injury exercise, so you can go very, very, very quickly without worrying about injuring yourself. What you're trying to do is injure your muscles, meaning tear them so that we can go back bigger, stronger, and consume more energy. That's what fat burn actually is. It's making the muscle better at burning energy. How does it burn more energy? You give it more to work with. You give it more mass. You give it more cylinders, essentially. A car with more cylinders in the engine, meaning bigger engine essentially, can burn a lot more fuel. That's what you want. In 5 seconds we'll be all done. And you don't have to listen to this voice again till tomorrow. 2, 1, and time buzzer. Thank you very much for being here. It's been my absolute pleasure to be with you guys. Please follow, subscribe, hit that notification so you can get notified every single time I upload an exercise. And I'll see you tomorrow for some upper body work.